Hi, it's me, Mixelmakes, Crafty Cyborg VTuber, and it's me! Exclamation point! Oh boy, where is my BGM? There we go. Okay, hi, it's me, Mixelmakes. Michelle makes, Mixel makes. There we go. Hey, it's me, and we're back here in Blender today. I've gotten myself into the world of rotoscoping. For those of you who don't know who rotoscoping is, essentially using a it's a use of like a real life it's the use of a real life video, I guess, as a reference for animation. I think that's basically it. It's using like a real life video as like a reference to animation, and usually you're sort of like it's not exactly it's kind of tracing, but like you're using it to. I think you're putting in enough creative effort into it that it's not entirely just like copying the motion. Like, you're using it to copy motion. You're not exactly using it to just like recreate it and claim it as yourself, you know? I don't know where I'm going with this definition. But I'm doing rotoscoping today. We're doing the iris out dance because you know you gotta stick with it with the trends. So that's what we're going to be doing today. I'm just going to be figuring out how to do rotoscoping stuff. I already have a bit of an animation already going. And I have like essentially, was it 95 frames? So that's what, like 3 seconds? 3 seconds of the 16-second animation? Why did I do this in 30 frames? I should have did this in like 12 or 24 and then just like went up. But alas, this is how we're doing it. I'm putting myself through pain. And I'm running it at like 10 frames per second because that's the only way. That's like the only stable way I can do it. Right now, I'm planning on recording it as a screen capture rather than like Blender, rather than using like Blenders in program rendering, because I feel like that does better in like our Twitter or our art social media, I guess. But anyways, we're just gonna continue on with this. I think I need to change the arm. I need to fix the arm, yeah. So that's what we were doing before, fixing the arm. And that's basically what we're gonna be doing today. I hope you enjoy watching me figure out how to do this. How's it going? In like the words of like, I guess in terms of like idle work, or not idle work, but like, I guess, yeah, idle work. This is sort of like the equivalent of me doing my homework on screen. This is stuff that I should have done, or that I should be doing off screen, and then I'll post it and be like, whoa, look, I did this thing. But I have like 0 time this week. I have so much to do. I need to get this out because, you know, following a trend and all that stuff. And then I need to figure out, and then I need to continue working on the 12 videos that I'm going to be posting throughout my 1-month break starting next week. Oh my god, I'm going to be in a break for a month. That's insane. I'm gonna be gone for another month. I already took a month off because of my wisdom teeth, and I'm gonna be gone for another month. The inconsistency is probably not ideal for the algorithm, but like it's good for my my social health, my mental health. So like there's that. Slow growth, baby, slow growth. What am I doing? So right now we're just sort of the one thing that I realized is that the proportions of rese, yeah, the proportions of rese to me are like not the same. So I kind of have to pick what parts line up where. Like, okay, this is where, like, I guess the legs, I'm basically choosing points to say like where things line up, and then everything else just sort of has to like squish in. So like the waist sort of lines up, like this sort of line on the waist lines up with her line on the waist, and I have to maintain that. And then like the shoes have to stay like on the ground. And then like the legs just sort of bend into whatever direction they bend into. And I try to get it to match as much as I can. Like that's not bad. Like that transition from this frame to that frame, that movement is almost identical to what she's doing. So it's not a complete copy. It's not a complete like one-to-one copy. I'm essentially like getting a sense of the motion and then just using that to sort of do my own thing. It's that, and then you can also see I have to do some hip movement here. I'm just going back and forth between the frames just to make sure everything lines up properly. I could try to get the arm to line up better by like maybe turning this forward. Is it turning it forward? Am I turning it forward? Is that the thing? And then doing this. Or maybe if I drop the elbow. See, and that's the thing, is like, do I want the hand to line up or do I want the elbow to line up? I clear transform, then it drops. No, I want the elbow to line up. I think that adds more to like the animation itself. So like the rotoscoping is not like an exact process when it comes to... Technically it should be an exact process. Like in 2D animation, rotoscoping is kind of easier because you're just tracing over. Like roughly tracing over. But then like with 3D, my body proportions are not the same as the body proportions of Reze. So I just kind of have to like pick and choose which points to line up and which points don't. Or like here, like in the animation, I mean we can, like in the animation, maybe I should copy this over just so that like you can see. So here you can see like she's supposed to be like doing that circle thing like around her eye. But like obviously on my thing, like it's not gonna line up like that. Oh, did it copy the... Oh, okay, hold on. Let me... So like, or like here. Wait, hold on. Where is it? Like you can see here, if I it's not exact, right? Like my head is not tilted back in the way that hers is, but I still have like the cupping in the top and the bottom in the same way that I'm cupping my face at the top and bottom in the same way that she's cupping her face in top and bottom. So it's sort of like I'm sort of following the dance moves, you know. I could try and fix this though. What the hell is going on here? But that's later. We're not gonna do that right now. Let us go into pose mode. Highlight everything. And go to back to here. But anyways, yeah, this is what we're gonna be doing today. I might not be talking as much if I'm gonna be honest. I just want to get something done, and I want to stream, and I want to be like, hey, look what I'm doing. But otherwise, we are chatting away, just animating away. I think we did. Okay, did they get the? Are the hips actually fine like that? I guess they are. Okay, so that frame's done then. So we're gonna freeze that. Oh, it only goes for. It only goes for frame. What the frick? And then another freaking micro movement. Yo, Chinese Gaming, how's it going? Welcome to stream. We're rotoscoping. Do you know what rotoscoping is? Nope, that's not correct. No. So rotoscoping is it's basically an animation style. We're using a video as reference, and you're using that video to capture the movement. You're copying the movements in the video onto your own animation, more or less. Let me pull up a proper definition. Rotoscope. It's an animation technique that animators use to trace over motion picture footage, frame by frame, to produce realistic action. So I'm using a video as a reference for my animation, and I'm making an animation of my model of me, and I'm using a video as reference. Let me. The hell? Okay, let's delete that. Okay. There we go. So now we're here. Select this. Oh. No, I was wrong. Oh, wait, what am I... So frame by frame, we are copying the movements of the footage and turning it into an animation. And so far we have like 3 seconds of animation. If you check this out here. Render, hello. Oh. Did we freeze the, okay. If I hit play, you can see that's a video reference, and that's me doing the same moves, roughly. But I only have like 3 seconds worth of animation right now, and there's 16 seconds total. We're just gonna continue working on this for the stream. And I'm not entirely sure how productive I'm gonna be, because technically I do have to be speaking the entire time. It's like, well, I don't know about you, but when I'm making stuff, I am dead silent. Yo, this is kind of freaky. It's a woman. Like, relax. Like, women are allowed to exist. Oh shoot, did I... What? Oh, don't have this on, that's why. Women are allowed to exist and not be the focus of your horniness. So, enough with that. And I think moving that arm up is enough. That's kind of funny. No. Like this. Then. Okay, there we go. Wait, what? Oh, okay. So should I try to move in? I guess I could try to move the head just a little bit. Actually, yeah, I think moving it does actually help it. It does. Okay, there we go. And then you got the hips. Need to make the hips sway a bit to the down. Up. Up. Rotate. Yeah, okay, that kind of matches. When in doubt, hip sway. And we have to correct this again. This like always sort of goes a bit janky and I don't really get why. I do know that technically I have the option of like, what's the word? Getting motion capture image, like motion capture data off of this and then just like inputting it onto the model. But I wanted to try rotoscoping because it's an animation technique that I've wanted to try out for a while. And I've never had a reason to do it until now. Oh, wait, the hand's rotating. I just realized that. How long has the hand been rotating for? Oh no. That should be rotating. Let's do that, and then down, and then do that. D. And then this one has to rotate back more. Okay. Oh, are we zooming in or are we just... Nope. Can we zoom into this? There we go. It is that, and then this gets saved. Copy it to... Oh, what the... What? Yeah, copy over to next frame. And then here... Oh. This is completely rotated. The back. Then we copy this again. That's fine. And now we're back. And now we're just gonna rotate this. Rotate the hand again. That's also something I want to get better at, is like chatting during these like drawing streams, because I'm sure it'll be interesting to hear like my creative process. I guess that's like one thing that I like doing, is like talking about my creative process, but like I just want to be able to just chat, you know. Oh, that's not rotated. What? No. And then here, copy over. There we go, okay. So how's he looking? Hips are good, eyes good, shoulders are fine. There we go. And now we save everything. And then go to the next frame. Okay, next frame. Our next movement. He like bobs down. Her head moves. So let's move this all like that. Forward a bit. It is forward, right? Yeah. And then we have to move this down. There we go. And I think her body is high up enough. Or maybe we didn't need to move these then, because her body is moving up. Oh yeah, so that's what's happening. Her body is moving, like her chest is moving over. Where's my eye in this? Oh my god. No. Is this rotating fine? Yeah, I think it's rotating fine. Oh, the hand isn't though. What the? That's like the other thing with rotoscoping, isn't it? Is like rotoscoping in 3D adds in this extra layer of like confusion. They now have to try and make sure that actually I messed up here, because that shouldn't be that far away from my face. It should be like there. So I need to redo this one as well. Oh no. This needs to be closer to my face. there. Oh. Wearing a helmet. Welcome to stream. How's it going? We are rotoscoping right now. Which fingers in front, which in the back? Do not know. Let's rotate this from a far further away angle. There we go. That kind of looks better. And then if we look here, no, that's not. Greetings, Amaxer. Hello, Nutcoon. Welcome to stream. Hello, Twitch chat. Oh yeah, we're streaming live on both YouTube and Twitch chat. Both vertical and horizontal on YouTube chat, because YouTube apparently lets me do that. But how is it going? We are currently rotoscoping the Iris Out Dance. This video has like, what, 1 million something likes on Twitter right now? Gotta hop on the trend, you know. Right now, it just looks like I'm just like stabbing my eye. That's not what needs to be happening. When this goes down. Oh, this needs to move back. That's what's happening. That's what needs to happen. And then there we go. It just looks like I'm doing the same. Ah, damn it. That's just the same hand. What the feck? Need to rotate this up then. Twitch ads are running. Okay. That's fine. How do I move this down? Move it down like this. And then I need to move it back. And then move it up. Maybe not. I don't know. This needs to go. Okay, we know that needs to go forward. And we know that this needs to go back. And we know that needs to like bend up a little. We can rotate this to make it more concentric. Okay. So we got that movement good. But then like moving my hand so far away. Welcome back, Twitch chat. Like I was able to get it close here. And then I just like how do I even I think, you know what I need, you know what I should do? It should be like this needs to be further in. And then I rotate it up. Or maybe oh. Yeah. I need to actually no, hold on. I don't know what I'm doing. This frame, this frame, this frame. Copy it forward. Okay. Let's I don't want to delete it yet. Hold on. Oh wait, no, that's wrong. This arm movement. This. Copy it forward. This arm movement. This. Copy it forward. We now need to move this over this way. Move the hand so that move the hand so that it's still doing that thing. Nope. And then remove this back so I can see my own eye again. The hell is my own eye? It's like in my face. God damn it. I think this needs to come forward then. And then this needs to rotate this way. It's still in my face. We're slowly moving my arm back in place. And the problem is we have to do it by moving Oh, we almost got it. Hold on. Oh, is that it? I don't see my eye. No. I can sort of see my eye. So now we need to move like this. Forward one. This. Back one. To maintain. How can I move both of these without rotating this? Hold on. Can we do this? Do this. Oh, for those of you who are following me on Twitter or Blue Sky, I do want to reassure you. I think like about a week ago. No, about oh shoot, was it like a couple weeks ago now? I think a couple weeks ago now. I was assisting with the this needs to go back into my face. I need to bend it forward. What? Which axis is this rotating? Oh, no, that's the wrong one. And let's rotate this, actually. Like that, I guess, and then X. No, hold on. What is it saying? Okay, so a couple weeks ago, end of November, start of December, I was helping out advertise for the Pause Philippines charity stuff held by Vitamini, and I pledged that I'd be offering 3 3D models to people who had like sent in their receipts and stuff. As an update to that, there are things happening. I think a proper announcement is going to be made soon to allow people to actually start redeeming stuff. So that's super exciting. Don't exactly know when it's going to be happening, but I can assure you that things are in fact happening. Is this a type of update that I would prefer to be giving? No, I would much rather be like, oh yeah, here's like a concrete thing of what's happening. But you know, stuff happens, stuff happens, and like it's not really any one person's fault. I'm not blaming anyone for it. I don't know why I sound like I'm saying it like that. Like it's not. Things are happening. Things are being ironed out. It's getting done. You will be getting your 3D models. I sound like I'm freaking doing like a PR thing. I'm trying to like save myself, but like literally there's no issues going on right now. It's just things are slow, and I'm making sure that I'm going through the proper channels before like providing this offer to people. I think that is good. Yeah, okay. And like it kind of looks like it's, yeah, okay. I would prefer if I could find a way to make it so that I could just move these two. Well, these two are stationary and I can move this forward. That would be great. But unfortunately, actually, can I just? Yeah, I can. Hold on. No, undo. I think what would need to happen is you just have to rotate it this way. Can you even see my eye through that socket? No. This is the problem with these big sleeves. This is the other problem. I have these giant sleeves and it's making it more difficult to like make like the movements more like stand out more. Because one of the things I need to portray is like that like hand over eye doing like that sort of like adjusting of an iris move. And I can't really do that with my sleeves. I should take my sleeves off for the dance. That might be interesting. Taking the sleeves off for the dance, so it matches the outfit. It's kind of tempting. I'm being completely honest. I might remove the sleeves. No, I think I should. No, I should try to keep it with the sleeves. I don't have a lot going on with my outfit. That's the other thing too. Like, with how well, not bare bones, but like how non-distinct my outfit is compared to just like the standard Void model. I can't really afford to remove stuff without losing like my my like character identity. Okay, so now this gets saved, and then we copy this onto the next frame. And now there's this one. Where now I need to move this back again. I think I could just... that. Yeah, and I'm still sort of doing that rotation. Okay, yeah, that works. Okay. So making that rotation movement. I'm essentially learning the song, or learning the dance, which is kind of funny. Oh. Then this frame. There, and the movement. Uh-huh. And now we're here, and now we're back here. We just have to rotate this. Oh, no. I have to rotate the hand, actually. I think that's... Might want to rotate this way. Oh. Where's my eye? My eye is here. Let's undo that rotation, that arm rotation. I actually think that's fine. How does the sound of that cope coming through? You hear the cope? Cope? Oh yeah, okay. Okay. And I think the hips are already done, and then this needs to... along the x-axis? That works. And then the hand rotates back. There we go. Oh. Yeah, I don't think I ought to try and spread out the fingers. This is gonna be covered by the sleeves anyways. I can save on animation frames. Okay. Good. Oh, 1, 2, 4 faves. Look at that. Nope. Damn. We're a quarter of the way. Oh no, is it a quarter? No, once we get 120, then we're gonna be a quarter of the way through. Once we get there, we go from here to here, and then that's gonna be that'll be a quarter of the way through. Ugh. Pain. What the frick is happening? Okay, so first thing we gotta do is start off with the hips. Hips, we're dropping the hips by like a lot. And I think we're rotating it as well. How are the feet? Feet are still in that position. Now we gotta move. The legs back into position. Okay, that seems fine for now. I think she's bending forward. Like the hips are definitely strutting out. Looks kind of like that, because like, okay, how is she moving? No, she's still moving down. Okay, so her hips aren't turning. She's dropping it though. Maybe drop this shoulder. Yeah, okay, shoulder got dropped here. That's fine. That going forward or back? Not even. It's okay. Dead. No, which way? This way. Forward. Perfect. And then we're just trying to line up the thumb. For being honest. Yep, okay. Now her head is bending even more to the side. Is it rotating? I think it's... No, it's not. I feel like she dropped even more. Or maybe... I feel like she's doing this. Like she's like twisting. So I think so she might be bending for. Yeah, okay. It's like bending, no. Bending forward. Yeah. Okay, so she's bending forward a little. And then meet here. Oh! There! Wait, why is it hourglassing? What's going on? Okay. Yeah, okay. Wow, I got that movement down pretty good. Okay. Shoulders should come up though. No. Z axis? No, X axis. Then rotate this. No. There. Then bring this down to like here, I think. Put it like that. Sort of has that bend to it. Okay. And then this can out more? No. I think that needs to rotate like that. There we go. Okay. And that sort of connects. Okay, so that's fine. Oh, she is shifting her feet. Shoot. Okay. This looks like she isn't because... Oh, it's because this is clipping into the No, how is that? Oh, because the shoe is clipping into the image. It looks like her shoe is not moving. Damn it. Okay. And then rotate that along local Y. And then this needs to bend forward. So it looks like it's like actually bending like a proper leg, you know? What? Oh, shoot. I was... Okay, that works. On the wrong frame. That's a first. So we got... Oh, I should have checked what frame I started at so I can show you like how much I got done during the stream. How long have we been? We've been doing an hour. I don't know how many frames you got. I think I want to say like... Or 7 frames in an hour. That's oh god, excellent pacing. It's fine. I still have so much to do. For those of you who are not aware, I'll be taking a 1-month break, and so I need to in that break I'm gonna be posting footage of Outer Wilds. I played Outer Wilds. I there was a weekend where just like there was like a 4 to 5 day span like last month where I just binged it. It was so fun. I'm excited to show the footage with you guys. One thing I will say is that I'm not entirely sure. I mean, at this rate, you were just getting very lightly edited recording, like a live recording of the gameplay. I sadly do not. I mean, like, unless I'm able to find time, I won't be able to edit it to like condense it to key moments. It's just gonna be like raw footage. I'm like talking through it, you know, like I'm essentially pretending like I'm live streaming it. It's like one of those like let's plays where like people are just like talking, like playing it, but like rather than me like chopping up to like key moments, it's just gonna be like me live. Me chatting live. And I did try my darndest to like continue talking during it. But it's essentially gonna be like a typical live stream, but it's just gonna, it's like you think of it as think of it like a VOD. I think it's the best way to describe it. You were watching a VOD, but it was never live. I never did it live. It was just like recorded. I guess it was recorded live. That's sort of what I'm going for. Oh, that's a big jump. Okay, hold on. No! Oh my god, wait. There. Oh, ad break again. Twitch is doing it. What the hell? No. There. And then... There we go. It's only 2 frames? It's only 2 frames. Oh, okay, maybe we should just take a break while the ads are running. So this is rotoscoping essentially. And like the interesting thing that I found with like trying to do rotoscope, I know, maybe not, but I'm not gonna go into a spiel until after the ad break's done. Oh, I'm gonna go stretch more. My god, so stiff. Fuck, frick. No, bye. I said a bad word. No. You didn't see it. You didn't see me swear. I said frick. It's fine. Oh my god. Hello Twitch chat, welcome back. Totally didn't swear during the ad break, it's fine. What was I saying? The one thing that I found interesting with like rotoscoping in 3D is that there's a lot of stuff with like proportions and having to make sure that like my model fits with proportions and stuff. What the hell? She's basically resetting her position. I think I need to like reset like the spine. Frick. Yeah, I think I'm resetting the spine. Oh my gosh. Your transform. And also the clavicles. Clavicles? The shoulders. Okay, shoes. Where are her shoes? Her shoes are... here, and then actually, you know what? Clear transform, and then we'll just move it over like here, and then rotate this way. And then that's still fine there. So now we move the body so it lines up with this. Yeah, it's pretty much like a full reset. Damn. Probably reset the clear transform. Holy. Is it a full reset? Are these still connected? No. Ha! What? How is it possible that she's like taller than me? What? I literally can't reach that height. Bruh. Like, unless I straighten out, I might have to straighten out my spine. Hold on. That's crazy. Like that? Like full on can't reach that height because with these feet planted in the place that they are, if I move my body any higher, it dislocates the foot. So I'm planted here. Unless I... Oh. Yeah, like even if I try to like stretch out my spine as far as possible. Damn. It's freaking grew an extra inch, man. Unless is she on her tippy toe? Oh, you know what it is? Might be on her tiptoes. This is another one of those instances of anime providing unrealistic body standards for people. She literally can't be. She literally grew an inch. While she's dancing. Maybe this is a power of dance, man. I don't know. Okay, but then like that doesn't really help this now, does it? It's still disconnecting that. Like unless maybe she's on her tippy toes here. Maybe she is. Hold on. Is she? You know what? I think she is. That might be why she has some extra height on her. That might do it. That would help. There, I got like an extra centimeter. Actually, that did help. She was on her tiptoes. Damn. And then this isn't exactly straight either. Unless this is not meant to be. No, this is on a slight angle. Like the slightest angle. My god. It's like a 1 degree angle, but it actually fixes it. Oh my gosh. Actually, hold on. Yeah, no, so that's sort of lined up. I just want to see where my shoulders is supposed to be. I mean, technically I've been... Okay, I think we're good. I think we're good with the thing. What was I talking about before? I was talking about... Yeah, I don't know. Oh shoot, let's not... Maybe we're transferring the hand, that hand. This. Maybe. Okay, so I'm noticing that my arms are not the same. My arms are not the same length as Rezo's. They're not the same length as hers. So all this time I'm trying to like match my arms and it's like not working because they're not the same length. Pain. Like I can at least match it now. Let's just reset the rotations on all of these. Then we'll do this a mass. There we go. And that's bent up, same way that hers is, kind of. That kind of works. How's it look from this angle? Okay. It's freaking straighten up, my gosh. Okay, nice. What was I talking about before? I don't even remember if I finished my statement earlier. I have stuff to work on. I played Outer Wilds. Still need to make the thumbnails for all of those. There's gonna be 12 videos. There's at least 12 videos. I'm gonna be releasing 12 videos. It might not end up being... That's the other thing I need to figure out too, is because like I have technically like 15 videos worth of content for Outer Wilds. But there's only 12 days. So unless I release stuff on the weekend, I don't know if I'm gonna release all the footage. I might have to release on the weekend. Yeah, it might be on the weekend. Huh. I could do that. Like Monday, Wednesday, Friday, then weekend. Maybe we'll see. We'll see. Oh, that's it. Yeah, because like it's recorded live. I think I talked about that already. Okay, so now she's rotating her hips. Okay, so this goes back on the floor. And then this is going up more. She's also rotating her hips. What the? Oh. Is that enough rotation? I think that's enough rotation. There. Bend it that way, and bend it back. Sort of matches, all right. Raising our shoulders up yet again. Is it that way? Yeah, and then this is gonna go... No. Gonna go like that. Like that. Oh, too far. There. And so even though we said that my hands are not big enough, like there, like that, or like that. I think 15. And rotate this. Oh. Even though we already said that my arms are not long enough to actually match her movements, we're still gonna try and match them because, like, we're gonna try to match them in the moments where they do line up. just to sort of maintain that the she twisting that far back? Yeah, she kind of is. Like, how far back does this arm go? It doesn't really go. It's like 5 degrees off. Like 5 degrees from the back. Okay, so 5 degrees from. Let's reset. Transform of that. We'll do rotation on the Y. Get her arm back there. Get my arm back there, I guess. Not her arm. Or no, hold on. Nine degrees up. Bit axis to bring that down. And then this arm that away. Damn, okay. And then that gets rotated on this axis. Yeah, there we go. I think we're gonna reset these. And then rotate like this. And this is x-axis, maybe? Yeah. Z. Her head's tilted a little bit more this way. Okay. Just sort of going back a bit. Yeah, okay. That looks fine. This arm is still fine. That's another thing I learned with like how to properly posing these arms. I have to like try and like move my own arms, try and figure out like, okay, like when this is like when my arm is like at a 9-degree angle, right? And I want to turn the forearm up 90 degrees. I'm not this like my hind arm, my biceps. Biceps? My biceps aren't stationary. The biceps are the ones that are turning to get the arm to go up. So if I want to turn this arm, I'm turning my like the upper arm in order to turn. Like I'm bending this 9 degrees first and then turning my upper arm. I'm not just turning the upper arm 9 degrees, because if I just do that, then I end up getting like pinches in the skin here. That's no bueno. Getting some like animation error on that. I don't know if I would necessarily call them an animation error. I mean, that is what it is. It is an animation error, but like, I don't know if that's the right term. Okay, so now, and that's the other thing with the rotoscoping as well, especially for like 3D models. I have to try and figure out the actual movements of stuff. Like, the left arm is now moving up and towards me. The right arm that like got swung back is now moving forward. So when I'm matching these movements, well, for one, I need to moving the hips again. To move this down. Oh. And move this like this. We got that hip sway, nice. The feet are sort of staying stationary. I could oh, no, that's too much. I could rotate it like once to sort of give that movement, but I will rotate this. I will move this actually. And rotate it this way. Okay. And then the legs are fine because we added some like IK rigging onto the legs in order to get my feet to properly move. Now this can drop down. And this can also drop down, which is interesting. And now this needs to come up. Like that. Oh my gosh. Sorry. Sorry, I just had like a paper on my I have a shelving unit like in front of me, and the freaking paper on top just shifted and I thought something was gonna fall. No. Sad. This way. What? Maybe it does just bend this way. No, I'm forgetting that the arms are the arms are not maybe I should bend this first. Then oh, there we go. That works. There we go. Nice. And we'll reset this. Oh, no. No, we won't. Let's just rotate it up this way. Or maybe we should rotate. Maybe we should reset it. You see this like pinching with the mesh here? So what should be happening? It's because we're rotating the fist at the hand, whereas we should be rotating along like the lower arm. So if we clear that rotation and we split the rotation along both the lower arm and the fist. We do like 45 there. And then 45, or maybe 60. Maybe like this. No, 60, because then it still needs to bend back. There we go. We get a much more natural looking bend with the armature, like bend along the sleeves. See, so now like there's barely any pinching, right? It's just about knowing like where to rotate stuff. You can't just rotate the fist like a whole 180 degrees, or else like the cufflink's gonna twist like improperly. So you can like spread the twisting along the arm. Because I mean, like if you look at your own arm, like hold up your own arm and look at it. When you twist your wrist, the entire lower arm is rotating. The entire upper arm is rotating. Our upper arm, lower arm. This part, this whole thing is rotating. It's not just your wrist. And if you try to hold your, I mean, technically the wrist doesn't even move. So I technically shouldn't even been rotating the wrist on the model. I should just be rotating the entire like upper arm. But you know, animation, there's some tricks to it. You can cheat. This is coming forward, so I'm just gonna rotate the lower arm forward, and then I bend. There we go. Do this. Oh, like that? Yeah. And then the head sort of comes forward. No, it absolutely does come forward. And you can see it too, like with the stretching of the fabric here. Like she's like sort of crouching forward. So we're gonna try to mimic that. I mean, it kind of does move the same way, so I guess it's fine. Okay, we'll keep it. Oh. Okay, welcome back from ads, Twitch chat. We got like, what, 7 more frames to do? Let's see how quick we can be with this. We got 7 more frames and we're a quarter of the way. Isn't that exciting? I don't know if it's just me. I'm sure there's other people who are like this. But I feel like there's a part in a project where you get to a point where you just feel like you want to be done with it. Like you're just so... I don't know what it is. Oh, shoot. Oh, hello, are we back? I is back, Mix. Hello, Nutcoon, welcome back. I think I'm also back. It seems you have disconnected, but I think we're back now. We are so back? Okay. I trust you, Nutcoon. I think we're back. We're so back. Oh my god. Okay, that was weird. It's been a while since OBS crashed. Damn. Hey, thanks for the check-in. Look at that. Okay, so it looks like we're back. I don't know how to line up the... Because she's definitely tilted a lot more to this side. I feel like I need to... like this. And then... this. And then this. How does that look on the other sides of the chat? This looks so messed up, man. Hold on. Maybe... I also finally built the Chinese mecha model gathering dust in my room. Gotta say the knees are pointy. Ooh, pointy knees. Nice. I have... Okay. That's another thing I want to talk about. Because I still gotta do some Gunpla stuff. I'm gonna be doing some more Gunpla stuff in the new year. Because I have a backlog and I still haven't touched any of it yet. But right now, the models that I have right now are as follows. Full mechanism aerial, a specialty one from Gundam base, and the Jikuaxu Red Gundam. And the plan is that once the expansion kit for the Red Gundam comes out, that's when I'm gonna start building again. I think that's the plan. Once the specialty kit for the Red Gundam comes out, I'm gonna buy it immediately. Also, getting another Chinese mecha model for Christmas. I think it's the MJ Studio Zaya. Ooh, let me search that up. But that's the game plan. Is that for those of you who started following me for my Gunpla modeling, I'm gonna get back to it. Don't worry. I have to be very strategic about it. I don't have a lot of money, so you have to like spread out the content. What is it searching up? MJ said. Oh wow, it's like the first. Ooh, those look fancy. That's exciting. But yeah, so like I'm gonna be building once the expansion kit for the Red Gundam comes out. I'm buying it immediately. I'm gonna be building it on stream, and then after that, I'm gonna ride that. I'm gonna ride that momentum and continue doing builds with like full mechanism aerial, and then that specialty, that Gundam base exclusive. So that's the plan. If you're wondering about what's happening with my model making, what's going on with the model making stuff, that is what's happening. Let's reset the spine. I'm uncomfortable with how it's bent. Okay. So now that's like that, and then we're going to rotate this like that. Rotate this, that. And then maybe why? Then back up this way. Okay, spine is sort of back to back to normal. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. No, I think that'll be fine. Actually, I think... I don't know. There. Yeah, that's what's happening. Okay, so now this is going back and this is going forward. This arm is going back, this arm is going forward. So I think we're going to, what we could do is reset this again. Rotate this down. This is rotated forward like this. And then we rotate the arm as far back as the model allows before it starts to just deform. Okay. As far back as we can go. Rotate that to like there. And then the rotated back, that is rotated back. Perfect. Oh my god, that looks great. That comes forward. Rotate that down like... Oh, no, no, no. And then we need to rotate this. And then rotate... No. And then rotate this. Nope. Then rotate this. And like, there's some pinching. That's a bit of a problem. Unfortunately, cannot solve that yet. Now this is gonna come all the way to the front. Like that, actually. Clear. And then rotate. Oh, oopsie. Rotate. Can it go forward? I think it can go forward. Huh. Damn, it like bent a hell of a way forward. My gosh. I think that's fine as is. I could try to move the head back. Yeah. Nice. Look at that. Perfect. Perfect. Okay. There. So now we highlight all this. Let's make sure that this is all. Can I not scroll down here? Okay, that's all good. Perfect. Okay. Check out that dope sheet. And holy, everything frozen in place. I don't think that's how it's supposed to be done, but that's how I'm doing it. Okay, that's good. And then, oh, it's only a frame. We're almost there. 5 more frames. 5 more frames. I'm supposed to do 16 seconds of this, and I only have what? That's 100. I only have 4. I'm only gonna have 4 by the end of this. This is my 1 day to work on it. Okay, now it's coming back. Now it's coming back. So you have to... No, it's rotating along Z. And then X. Oh. Then Z, but backwards. And then X. Did that even move? It did. Okay, that's... Then this rotates along. But yeah. Oh, I guess I should mention. Make sure if there's a stream to watch. Well, technically, you should try to. I mean, if you can watch all my streams, that would be great. But if you could try to make time for it, my final stream for the year this Friday, we're gonna be making some poppin' cooking. Yeah, we're doing some candy making live on stream with a candy making kit. And we're gonna be talking about my content schedule, my content plans for the next year. We're also gonna be talking about my freaking wait, is it? Oh, so that's going back. Okay. We're also gonna be talking about my my New Year's resolutions and how well I did this year. Spoiler alert. Might not have gotten as much done, but I think it's still pretty good attempt, I will say. We're gonna be talking about basically we're gonna be making candy, we're gonna be talking about the future. That's basically it. We're gonna be planning for what I want to do in the new year. Kind of exciting. I'm gonna figure that out. And then we're gonna make some candy. I think that sort of works out. That, down, and then now it's coming back up. Okay. Forgot about the frick. I forgot about the hips. She sort of straightens out. Yeah, she's straightening out. Damn it. Is she? She's also getting up. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So now, where are her feet? How are her feet moving in all this? That one's stationary. The left one's, the right one's sort of lifting off. Okay, this should technically be on the ground. So we'll move it to the ground now. Those clear transforms. Oops. That kind of works out. Move this up and maybe up one and then rotate. Oh, oops. Shoot, that was wrong. There. Wrong frame. Oh my god. We figured out the animator equivalent to wrong layer. It's freaking wrong frame. What? It is moving. Why does it not look like it's moving in this one? Oh, I think I'm just moving my feet a little too much. It's fine. R set? There. Then R Z. There. That look natural at all? I don't know. I guess it's because I'm like shifting both feet. That doesn't look like I'm like propping myself up at all. It'd be fine. And the arms are so good. Face is okay. Alright, that was quick. Three frames, baby. Very good. Okay. Now, how is this? Right arm's coming forward, left arm's going back. Okay. No. Let's start off with... Let's start off with the hips. He is standing now. Oh, this needs to move. Nice, okay. Hips are moving up. Head is turning just a little bit this way. Oh, spam detected. Good job, Seabot. Quick passing by, say hi. Hey, J Sam, welcome to stream. Happy to see you pass by. Hope we're doing well. We're doing some rotoscoping for the Iris Out short that was posted on Twitter. Trying to follow the trend. Ooh, trend following. Good God, what has happened to that arm? We need to twist it up, up, up. Twist it up here. There we go. Oh, and then this is already in place. Perfect. No. Like this. No. What? No. Oh, yeah, okay. Oh my gosh. Very disorienting, I will say. There we go. That goes back, and then that's coming forward. This arm is going back again. Like this, almost. I have to rotate it a bit this way. Ah, no. Like, it kind of has to rotate that way. There we go. Then up that way. And then clear transform. And there. And there. I think my eyes and her eyes are also moving pretty well. It should... Yeah! Moving back and forth. Nice. Up, up, up. Perfect. And I think with that... $120! Okay, bye. Alright, peace out, JSam. 120! We got 4 seconds of animation! We're a quarter of the way done. I think with that, we're going to wrap it up. But before we do that, you can watch just a little bit of it here. Da, ba, da, da, bow. Ah, it's only just one bow? Okay. Nice! How's that look? Actually, how's it look on the vertical stream? Okay, yeah, no, it's still capturing a good chunk of it. Good, okay, that's good, that's good. Alright, well, this has been fun. I'm gonna continue working on this off stream. I hope you enjoyed. If you enjoyed the stream, don't forget to like, comment, follow, subscribe, whatever it is that you do on your preferred platform. I'm streaming. Next time, I stream on both YouTube and Twitch, so go check me out on either one. Next stream is Wednesday, 2 p.m. Eastern Time. We're gonna be playing some more Hollow Knight Silksong. Getting back to that game. We've just reached a parkour level, so that's gonna be fun. So much fun. I'm gonna love it, you know? Oh man, there's so... Maybe I should go buy stuff before I do the parkour level. Just like empty out my rosaries before I go jumping around, just so that I don't like lose anything. Oh god. I have to think about that. Oh no, snooze. What do you mean? Why do I only have 2 remaining? Add your snooze for 5 minutes. I'm wrapping up the stream. So what was I saying? Wednesday, 2 p.m. Eastern. Silksong. Parkour. Gotta figure out if I want to save all my money in rosary rosary strings, or if I just want to spend it all before I go do something, before I start the parkour level. And then Friday, we're gonna be doing a hand cam stream. We're gonna be making candy on stream. We're gonna be talking about what we've done in the past, and we're gonna be talking about what we're gonna be doing in the future. Yeah. It's basically just like a content review stream, but I'm gonna be making candy in a hand cam stream while we're doing it. Go search up Poppin' Cookin' if you don't know what that is, and you'll see that that's the thing that I'm gonna be doing. I'm gonna start probably advertising for that stream starting tomorrow, if I'm being honest. Just like in between streams, be like, oh hey, on Friday, my last stream of the year, I'm gonna be making a candy stream, so come check me out. Come say hi. And then I'll go, and then I'm gonna be off for a month. So yeah, I'm thinking now, should I no, I shouldn't say. This will be how I end the year. This is end my streaming year. Is it a chill little stream, we have some fun stuff, and then I'm done. Anyways, and then next week I'll be on break, and we're gonna be posting gameplay footage of Outer Wilds. Yay! So go subscribe to my YouTube channel, get notifications on, check that out next week. Yeah, that's exciting. Still gotta finish those videos. But that'll be a tomorrow problem, I think. Tomorrow is when I'm gonna start back up with editing and stuff. So many videos, oh my god. But yeah, my name is MacLeod. Hope you all enjoyed. I'll see you next stream. So, bye. Ow! Hit my elbow on my chair. God.